I'm making a recording of the start of my novel Transpecial. Sure, this is for those of you who can't make it to my readings at various conventions. I will be at RavenCon and Balticon next year, and possibly others yet to be arranged, but this is for those of you who can't make it there. I'm just going to read in my living room for you. So I'm just going to read the first couple of chapters. Space twisted in front of the bow of the ESS Valley Forge. The rift that formed meant only one thing to her experienced crew, a hyperspace jump. An unknown ship was rising out of the warped space in front of the Valley Forge, forming right in their path. Evasive maneuvers! Captain Sims did not so much shout as project his voice. Coming so fast after the disappearance of the Atlantis, could this sudden arrival mean enemy action? The helmsman, Ensign Sarah Cole, had only to flicker her fingers across the controls. Her reaction times were 2 to 3 times faster than a normal human's, with no loss in accuracy. Like many specialist pilots and most infantry, Cole was rebbed. An artificial nervous system supplemented her own. Sims had refused that surgery. Half of those who accepted a reb could never have it removed, especially the infantry. They tended to become jittery, edgy, dangerous. Irrelevant. Mark turned his thoughts back to the business at hand. That was no human vessel. The ugliest thing he had ever seen, it looked like it had been designed by a particularly argumentative committee out of parts of several different ships. Broadcast video from our bridge. If he could open communications with the invaders, then a fight might be avoided. He had to try. Ready weapons, but fire only if fired upon. He leaned towards the vid screen. They might send video, they might only send audio. He only cared that they sent a response. Silence. Tension throbbed in his temples. Communications officers had to learn each other's protocols, mesh the two systems, or the aliens did not intend to respond. Then the screen flickered into life. Captain Mark Sims was face to face with a being from another world. It was bipedal, its hands having, by some coincidence, 5 digits like a human's. It stood a few feet back from the view screen, showing its entire body. Its hairless skin seemed heavy and had an almost metallic gleam to it. 2 eyes and 1 central orifice seemed to serve as both nose and mouth. It wore clothes. That surprised him. He'd always figured aliens would be more, alien. It spoke, but he didn't understand a word. It moved, and the movement hit him like the sound of nails on a chalkboard. Had he been asked to describe it, he would not have been able to. He only knew it was wrong, so completely wrong that he gave a strangled cry and leapt back from the vid screen. Fire! Choking, he tore the order from his throat, but the crew was already moving. No rational thought to send a message to Earth. No thought to wait and see if the aliens were hostile. A moment later, his weapons officer, Todd Marsden, opened fire on the alien ship. Fire blossomed and silence enveloped space. The silence of the dark and deep, and the madness was over. I hope you enjoyed that. If you need more, please check out my website, where you will find links to Transpecial and all of my other work. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.